14 days of reels. Woo-hoo-hoo. Welcome to the stage. We are doing a 14 days of reels challenge. This is a challenge for group fitness instructors who want to spread the word about your classes so that you can grow your classes. If you're teaching in person or virtual or at a gym or you rent space or you own your own studio, if you're using any type of social media, not just kidding, if you're using Facebook or Instagram, reels right now are hot. Say hot down in the comments. That's the thing that's getting views. That's the thing that the platforms are pushing for. So that's the thing that we want to get started on, and that's the thing that we want to get good at. So we're going through this journey together as a team, learning and absorbing and being messy, but getting it done. Yes! My name is Jessica. Welcome to the stage. This is a Facebook group dedicated to group fitness instructors just like you. I have been dancing for 30 years. I have been teaching you for 20. I now specialize in helping instructors just like you grow their classes and make more money doing what you love. The reason I started this Facebook group, the reason I started doing out tips and all of this with helping instructors grow their classes is because when I started, I didn't want to grow my classes. I actually didn't. I just love teaching class. I've been teaching for 30 years. I became a mom. I took a 2-year hiatus and I wanted to get back to dancing. Ballet, jazz, hip hop, all of that was kind of in the past, so I was a little bit lost, didn't know where to start. And that's when I took my first Zumba class and I was like, oh, love that first shimmy. I need to learn how to do this. I became an instructor and just fell in love. And I was so excited and happy that I could still dance. I could continue being a dancer as a mom, that I honestly didn't care who would come to my class and who would not. Like 2 people, 20 people, 200 people, I didn't care. I was dancing. I was like, this is my comfort zone. Yes! Until my husband asked the terrible question, when are you getting a real job? Oh, that hurt, because for me, I was like, this is a real job. What do you mean? But the reality is that I loved what I do, but it wasn't enough financially. Now, we're a family of 5, and he was the only breadwinner. And that's when I noticed that what I was contributing to the family, as happy as I was, it wasn't really cutting it, right? It wasn't enough. So that was the turning point for me to go from, I'm doing this just for fun, I'm doing this just as a hobby, right? To really taking it more seriously. It's like, damn, now I need to teach more classes. Now I need to make more money. Now I need to grow the classes that I have. Now I need to spread, put my name out there. Now I need to really pick it up a notch because my family needs me, right? So that's when I started paying attention to all of these things. And the thing that I learned is that I had no idea about where to start, what to do, who to talk to, how to grow a class, how to make more money, how to make it sustainable. I was clueless. So I started asking around like a maniac. I asked instructors who were teaching the same formats as I, instructors who were teaching different formats, instructors who have been teaching for way longer than I have, instructors, local instructors from the other top parts of the world. I got obsessive about it. And not only that, but I started learning so much about social media because with 3 kiddos, it was difficult for me to sell classes and to attend events and do all these jams and do all these things. So I decided that if I was going to learn how to spread the word about my classes, I was going to learn how to do it online, because my phone is something that I could do while I had my kiddos at home. So I got really obsessed about it, and it took lots of time, okay? It took years of taking a free challenge, just like you guys are, a free challenge here, a free challenge there, and then it started to be a boot camp, and then a course, and then 1 coach, and then 2 coaches, and then 3 coaches. But ultimately, I cracked the code, and that's when my classes exploded. My phone exploded. Everyone knew who I was. My classes went from 5 to 55. All of my classes were packed. And what I discovered through that process is that I'm not that special. In the sense that I didn't have a big network. In fact, I wasn't even outgoing. I'm shy and introverted. My family watching my videos like this makes my family super uncomfortable because I was very closed off, not great at parties, not good at conversations. But I was able to learn it, right? It was very learnable. And once I learned what to do and how to do it, sky's the limit. So that's when I realized that more instructors need to know this, right? You don't need to be special. You don't need to be outgoing. You don't need to like be a star. You don't need any of those things. You just need to know what to do and how to do it and get out there and get it done. That's it. That's all you need. So that's when I started really creating a space, the stage, right, where we can come together and talk about this every single week, because I also learned it takes practice. It's not like, here's a post, yay, here's a reel, yay. No. It's a much more cohesive environment, and it takes lots of practice. So today, we're going to do a reel. We're going to We're going to do a reel, and today's reel is very similar than the previous days because practice makes perfect. So we're practicing the same flavor of reel, which is pointing. We're still with pointing reel. The title is going to be different. Today's title is going to be your cats, and then 3 tips to, and then the goal, okay? FYI, adding numbers to your title increases the likelihood that you'll get good engagement from it. Brains just like numbers, brains like lists, especially if you keep those numbers odd. So 3 tips to the goal, 5 tips to blah, 7 tips to 21 tips to, well, you don't want to do the 21, that's going to be a really long video. But using an odd number, and then tips to, and then the goal, right? Let's start with 3. If you're doing more pointing or you just have more to say, you can add more tips. Just make sure it's an odd number. The video is very similar, 10 to 9 seconds. We're also going to add text to those pointing places with the tips. But today you get to choose how you want to do that, right? You already experimented adding those texts on Facebook, and you already experimented adding those texts on Movavi. Which one was easiest for you? So today you get to use whichever one you want, whichever made it easier, right? And do that. You're gonna mute the video so that there's no background noise, and you're gonna add music to it. Any song that you want, as long as it's not the same song that you used before. For your hashtags, today we're gonna do something different. So you're gonna use 2 hashtags that have to do with your cats or who you help, and 2 hashtags that have to do with the goal or what you help them achieve. The description, we're just gonna repeat the title, keep it simple, and for your homework, $50 homework, you're gonna take once it's done, you're gonna take a screenshot and put it in the comments. If you posted your homework for all 3 reels, you are eligible for the $50 raffle, $50 gift card. I will announce the winner in next videos. So go out there, get it done, keep it simple, make it happen. I'll see you in the next one.